here in New Orleans, Louisiana.
I've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
I take an ounce of barrel proof and an ounce of toasted, so they stole my idea.
Not having good luck finding super rare things.
If
but
you're looking for anything in particular, just ask.
I'm always looking for something in particular. You gonna let me buy all three? Is that what you're saying?
No, pick one.
This is the most we've ever spent on a video. Today, I'm here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Actually, the first time I've ever been to New Orleans. It's kind of crazy to think. It's many times since I've been around New Orleans. Weird that I've never actually been to New Orleans. We had Lake Charles a bunch of times. I bought a Lincoln Continental that had been in a swamp in Lake Charles, rotten. Like that was, oof. That was not a good Lincoln, but we got a lot of good parts off of it. Today we're gonna be doing some bourbon hunting here. I don't know what the bourbon scene's like. I reached out to ask a few folks where we should go. We got some suggestions. We're gonna try those stores out. We're gonna start with Ricky's Discount Liquor. Oh yeah, we have a YouTube channel where we just go bourbon hunting. So just go from city to city, checking out the bourbon selection.
What is it?
Brewzle. Brewzle?
What's it called?
B-R-E-W-Z-L-E.
Oh, nice.
Which makes no sense for a whiskey channel, I know.
That's all right. You got to be different, bro.
So how's the whiskey scene here?
The whiskey scene here is awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't complain. We get more than others, but less than others. But you know how it is. It's hard keeping up with all the allocated stuff because everybody wants a piece of the pie, and the pie's only that big. You know?
Oh, of course. How do y'all typically handle allocated here?
We actually do raffle and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, raffle or take care of our, our really
Regular customers. So do you have like a rewards card or something, or is it?
We just got a new POS system, so yeah, in the near future we're going to be doing a rewards program.
Cool. That's a fair way, about as fair as you can get.
It's hard, man. It's a struggle. You want to take care of everybody, but not enough to go around.
Oh, that's why it's allocated.
Yep.
If there's enough to go around, nothing to be allocated.
But we have a lot of great, barrel picks too. We do a lot of our own barrel picks and stuff.
Okay.
So, I always tell people, chase what you like, man.
There's a lot of good available whiskey out there.
1,000%. Like I tell a lot of people that Calumet 16 year, that's a banger, man.
Oh, it's a good bottle for sure. Yeah, the 15 and the 16s.
Yeah, and they're coming out with the 18 too. They're about to release that soon, the 18 year. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Nice.
That should be nice. Yeah.
I bet that will be good.
Yeah, buddy.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, we just got the Bullet Bottle and Bond. If you'd like to try it, I got a bottle open in the back.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's new. I'm not usually a huge Bullet guy, but I like the barrel proof.
I tried this week for the first time. That turned out to be much, much better than I had imagined. There's some single barrel toasted Elijah Craig barrel proofs out there. Have you had one of those?
Oh yeah, I did. Actually, one of my friends, a couple stores did them out here. We didn't do it. River Ridge did one. My friend John, and then I know Aquisipay's got one. I believe Dornex. I've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
I take an ounce of barrel proof and an ounce of toasted, so they stole my idea because I've been doing this for years before they even came up with it. I should get a cut.
Like the toasted's good, but that barrel proof toasted was exceptional.
Exactly, it's different. It's unique, and that's what I used to always do. That 1 ounce and 1 ounce. Me and my boy Randy, we've been doing that. Been doing it. I'm telling you.
Leave it to New Orleans to give it in little solo cups right here, okay?
Right?
High class.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's nice. There's a note through the mid palate that's a little different, almost like a scorched butterscotch a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
good. Thank you.
My pleasure, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Score one for the Bullet fans. Try to see as much of this selection for y'all as possible. Of course, let me know what I missed. We are in the truck. We don't have space restrictions, but like how much more whiskey does a man need? So let's try not to overdo it. If we really want it, we've got space to carry it home. I don't have flights or anything like that to worry about. C9 921 right there. C921, isn't that from 2021? Is that, or is that yeah, that's one from several years ago. Lux Row 4 grain right there. Still Austin cash strength making it down here. It's the rye. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm wanting to try it. Like this one's okay. I don't hate it. It got a little hate when it first came out, but it's not my favorite. This is, has a chance to be good. I like Weeders. but y'all need to tell me if I should buy this one before I go grab it. Of course, you got the Melick stuff. What's this blue label? We've got some bottles of Melick, 118. Wonder why they, like the one I've got. Oh, I bet the one I've got is a single barrel with the dark blue label. But good whiskey right there. Rice whiskey, surprisingly good. Bardstown Origin. Silver Oak. Maybe one of the best values in bourbon right now at $50-something for those full proofs. Of course, Holiday is well represented. What the hell is Fine Deluxe? I have no idea what Fine Deluxe is. Is that on all Crown Royals? It's not on Crown Royals, is it? Is all of them Fine Deluxe?
I've been here the whole time.
I just never noticed. Who knows? Shows how much I drink Crown Royal. All right, scotches. There are your fancy ones. Yellowstone Store Picks. Some Derby bottles. Oh wow, got a Cedar Ridge all the way down here. We picked up a Cedar Ridge when we were in Iowa. I don't know if I've seen it too many places. 86 proof. I'll stick to the cask strength we've already got. Triple cask, Triple Oak, Angel's Envy. Haven't tried that, I don't think. I don't know, Angel's Envy's come out with a few things. I haven't tried them all. Toasted Barrel Rye. Really good. I've got a bottle of this. It's solid. So Burnham Wheat behind there. Or some Remus Gatsby Reserves. Some Stellum and RY3s. Should we take this bonded bullet? I don't know. I like it. Doesn't stand out enough for me to drink it at home though. Might be nice to have for a review. Comes with a sweater. Did you say Green River announced a wheated foolproof? Ooh.
Yeah, because I love Green River, man.
It's one of the best values in bourbon.
Oh yeah, Bardstown, they're putting out some good stuff. Even the Bardstown wheated, man, people are loving that.
Yeah.
I got customers go, oh, you got Wellers? No, I don't have Wellers. Try this.
I mean, I'd say it's a completely different experience from a Weller, but still really good.
Oh yeah, fantastic. You got any more Havana for me? Yeah. Come on, man.
I need one of those Havanas myself.
I need another case, bro. We just blew through those.
We were supposed to do a pick with them ourselves, and they're like, we don't really have enough barrels. And I was like,
no, because now they expanded to Texas, so they're sending them to Texas, but don't forget where you're home.
yeah.
You got to take care of home first. This is where you started, you know? And I love what they're doing, too. They're doing great stuff.
Oh, I mean,
you know?
It's surprising because you expect rice whiskey to not be bourbon-esque, right? Knob Creek Single Barrel Rye is hiding up here. Little Maker's Mark private selections. Here's some barrel picks over here. Toasted barrel, but not the barrel-proof toasted barrel. A122. See, the barrel-proof toasted barrels look like this. They just say toasted barrel down there in really small letters. Knob Creek 120. These are coming down in cask strength. So be on the lookout for cask strengths of those. That bullet was good, but I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out and see if we find there's a lot of new bottles this month coming out. So, I mean, we've got, what, Jack 14, all sorts of things. The Eagle Rare 12, maybe. I don't know when that's actually going to hit store shelves, but we're still hoping to find some of the really, really rare stuff. Some new stuff. I don't have any Penelope Estate collection. Like, there's a lot of allocated, but not impossible to find stuff that I'm looking for. So, we're going to be a little bit selective for now. On to the next door. If I remember correctly, I actually have a video of that Lincoln we pulled out of the swamp. We had a little emergency on the side of the interstate. All right, there's so much rust in this, and we kicked out the windshield, that going down the road, this guy is about to lift out right here. So, grip it and rip it. And that is how you remove the rear window from a Lincoln Continental on the side of the road. Don't try this at home. What are you doing here, Jesse?
How you put a 1973 Lincoln Continental in park.
Okay. That's good. You know how I'd have done it?
What?
Probably just opening the door.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's not on the trailer anymore, Jesse. All right, now, River Ridge Wine and Spirits. I got some Russells. Single barrels right there.
I have it open if you want to try them.
I would love to try. Probably not going to take a Russell single barrel, but I'd love to try it. Got quite a few of those at the house. Y'all do a lot of barrel picks here?
Yeah.
We're just kind of passing through bourbon hunting. How is the bourbon scene here?
It's pretty good. It's not as great as other states, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Yeah. It's a CNF. It's Camp Nelson F.
That's why it's got that extra sweetness to it.
Yes.
That was awesome. Thank you.
And we just got our Eli pick too, Casey.
Oh, the Knob Creek? Is this the? Oh, okay. Well, they're doing these knobs now at cast strength. So I'm looking for one of those. So is most of the good stuff hidden back there?
Got a few good bottles back here. You can come around.
Okay. Appreciate it. Got some Redwood Pipe Dream. Of course, I'm looking for that. It's a C924. Is it a 4-year Willet? Some Peerless stuff. A few dusty bottles on the bottom there. So tell me about this Eli Manning pick. So Eli Manning picked some barrels?
Yes, he picked the barrel. Yes.
And then how many barrels did he pick?
I'm not sure how many barrels. He picked,
You just know there's one here in the state?
Yes.
I got
We were
you.
offered that barrel, and we got that.
So you got the whole barrel of one of the Eli picks. Okay. Little WB Saffle over there. What's your price for that WB Saffle?
$45.99.
$45.99?
Yes.
That's a pretty good price for that bottle. I think usually I've seen those for $50-ish. They are 375, so they're tiny, but they're delicious. Wild Turkey product. Four Gates. New Orleans Bourbon Festival toasted right there. Try to show the whole thing. Double Oak Sagamore. I think we've got that bottle. I could be wrong though. Can't remember for sure. Old Elk Double Wheat. I'm sure this is hard to find lots of places, but obviously we're in Louisiana, a little more available. Got a bunch of these Bywaters. I think we're gonna go to this distillery. The guys at Spillway got me hooked up with 3 distilleries. I think this might be one of them we're gonna be at this week. With almost 1,000 bottles at home, it's getting hard to remember all of them. And so sometimes it's like, do I buy this bottle? I've already got it. Man, if only I had a mobile app. It's making really strong progress right now. Really strong progress. It's gonna happen. This is gonna happen. I just won't release it till it's ready. I know y'all think I've forgotten about it. I have not forgotten about it. It's happening. Single barrel 1792s. Make sure I didn't miss anything interesting here. Try to get a full shot of it for you. Because we've had a few of these at the house now that are fantastic, but the problem is we got a few of them. Got a Weller Millennium sitting up there. I didn't even notice. Not a lot of local stuff that I don't have here either. Of course, we have hunted in Louisiana a couple of times. We've hunted in Mississippi. A lot of places are here, distributed up there. We've hunted in Texas. Big place to get distribution in. So probably not going to find any local stuff that we don't have, but you never can tell. Sometimes we stumble across stuff. But on to the next store. Store number 3 is a grocery store. Dorignacs, I believe it is. Something like that. Well, as with a lot of big stores, chains, things like that, they don't want us to film. So much for Dorignacs. Next is Barton Wine Cellar. Got the fancy case right here, right off the bat. Copper Tier Resolution. Distilled in Texas and Louisiana. Bottled by these guys. Well, that's kind of interesting. Got some old Louisville up there.
Something to help y'all find?
Man, we're just doing a little bourbon hunting. What do you know about this?
Not a whole lot, to be honest.
Not a whole lot?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to be caught on caught my
yeah.
pants down. You know what I mean? No, I do more tequila and cognac myself.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm living. but I'm grabbing a bottle for an Uber order. Unfortunately, which we don't have.
Incorporated in Austin, Texas. The mongrel of all whiskeys. I'm just looking. Anything particularly interesting over here?
Always interesting stuff.
You know anything about this?
Yeah, it's all right, but it's been marked down to I think a price that it's worth.
Okay.
It was a little inflated pricing before,
Gotcha.
but allocation system that's been kind of hit or miss.
I understand that.
My allocation shelf in the warehouse back there is as bare as I've ever seen it.
So y'all typically keep the allocation stuff in the back, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I literally have nothing right now as far as bourbon.
How do you typically handle that, though? Is it just regular customers?
It's regular customers first and foremost. Every now and then I get enough of something that I can share the wealth on.
Right.
And a couple of my regular collectors have moved out of state, so but that already had other people that kind of slid into those positions.
Always
as
somebody
you
waiting
know.
for that
Yeah.
spot, right?
Yeah. Some things that I've been enjoying lately. I love the Bardstown Origin series.
Oh yeah, those are good.
But the weeded is the one that
Yeah.
I like the most, and it's
Seems to be
unavailable
super
right
popular,
now
yeah.
from the distributor. The Green River Full Proof is really nice.
Yeah.
The Cream of Kentucky batches are really nice.
Okay. I think I've got a 13-year from them from many years ago, but I haven't had one in a while.
So he did a 100 proof small batch this year, along with his cask strength, which is only 106 proof. But that small batch is really tasty. I love 100 proof is kind of my wheelhouse. This whiskey tree is
Okay.
really well done.
Where's that one from?
These are MGP barrels that were blended here in town at 7.3 Distilling.
Okay.
So this is an extension of their 7.3
Interesting.
signature label. You know, the Bywater Bourbon, the Gentilly Gin,
Yeah.
etc.
Well, we're going to be touring there tomorrow.
Oh, good.
So
You'll get a
I'll
chance
probably
to try
drive-
this.
Yeah, I'll probably try it then.
And they just came out with a high rye
Okay.
mash bill also, which are barrels from Kentucky. These were blended by Nancy Fraley,
Okay.
who does the blending for Still Austin, among
Yeah.
other people. The Melick
Oh,
rice
we're familiar with
whiskey.
that. Yeah. I think we've got a couple of bottles of the cask strength, which we're real big fans of.
Other than that, it's kind of, all the traditional stuff.
Check every one of these barrel proofs. Make sure it's not a toasted. It's Bluestone Manor right here. Is in that Rock Hill Farm style or Old Elk style or what's the frickin' Canadian whiskey by Buffalo Trace? Anyway, Rock Hill Farm style bottle. So weeded bourbon. That's Neely family Old Jet right there. Whole bunch of ryes. Of course, the Bullet 10-year right there. $45. Give you a freaking break. See what kind of scotches we got. Let me know if you see something I should have bought. Never heard of this Glasgow. Don't know if I've seen that bottle before. Several different compass boxes I haven't seen there. Jepson's bourbon right there. Marked way down. Texas straight bourbon whiskey. I know a lot of folks are getting into tequilas these days, but I have no idea what I'm even looking for. I'm gonna give this one a try.
That's also bottled here in town.
Yeah, that's what I saw, kind of a blend of, what was it, the Texas and Louisiana distillate. Do you know who distills
I
the?
don't. Probably 7.3.
Awesome, appreciate it.
Actually, it wasn't 7.3 doing it. It was NOLA Distillers on Chapatulas
Okay.
that were doing that, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we got something local for like under 30 bucks, $28.59 out the door. Not sure if that's a sign of what it's going to taste like, but we're going to find out. Not having good luck finding super rare things, but you keep looking, you never can tell. I have heard that like gas station liquor stores around here might be a better play than going to the actual bigger stores. We'll see if we come across any. The problem is a lot of them don't show up on Google Maps as liquor stores, so they're kind of hard to find. You got to just kind of randomly go buy one. So we'll keep digging, we'll find something. All right, we're not having great luck in like New Orleans proper, so decided to get a little further out. This is Savannah's discount liquor. So we didn't get that far, like we're not all the way to Savannah. This is still New Orleans general area. I don't know technically if this is New Orleans proper, but Savannah's discount liquor. There's a great toasted barrel. Tons of Penelope. Rare stash. I was about to say, there's no way that's a bourbon with that color. It's an Irish whiskey. Who dat? I think we've seen who dat somewhere. Lord have mercy. Well, Baby Jane heirloom corn. Got a lot of old Louisville down here. This is very tight with lots of floor whiskey. So it's kind of hard to show. Curious as to what old Forster that is down there on the floor. 1910. Barbados rum barrels. All right, they got a cool cork. 7-year-old, $95. Bourbon from the Black Hills, Bardstown, Kentucky. Distilled in Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee. Cock of the Walk. Aged in wood for perfection. No kidding. Oh, he's from Bardstown. I've never heard of the Early Times Bonded. Now, I will admit, I tried one of the last black tops that I got, one of the old school black tops, and I blinded it against a brand new one of these. This beat the black top. Now, I don't know if it was because it was one of the last batches they did before the changeover, but I may have to apologize to these. Could have just been batch differences. The one I tried before and the old black tops, but those are good. Limited edition Yellowstone, but carrying that limited edition price. Some Blue Runs over here. Full benchmark allotment there, except for the foolproof. We've got cases of Buffalo Trace right here. Nelson Brothers Reserve right there. Ooh, Aisha.
The following program may contain scenes that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's an OFC for $2,200. I don't know what an MSRP is on an OFC, but I think it's that or more than that. Tell me about that OFC you've got in the case over there. The OFC? Not this one, the one on the other side.
Just give me 1 second, I'll call the boss man. Okay. So he will explain you every single detail about it.
Gotcha.
Just give me 1 minute, be back.
$2,000 bottle over here?
Yes, sir. It's the old-fashioned copper. It's a 2005 distilled in the year 2005.
Okay.
And I don't know much about it, honestly.
That's your best price on it?
Yes, sir.
No negotiation?
Not really.
How do y'all typically handle allocated stuff? Do you just put it out?
Somewhat. Sometimes. Most of the time we have it in the back. And if you're looking for anything in particular, just ask.
I'm always looking for something in particular. Most of the stuff I'm looking for right now is probably too new. Penelope Estate Collection.
Not yet.
If I buy that bottle, you gonna let me look, see what you got back there?
I have nothing right now, probably that you're interested in.
You never can tell.
I mean, tell me what you...
I mean, we're always looking for Weller stuff. I mean, Van Winkles are impossible to get, so we don't even ask about those.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to let you come see back here.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you buy a bottle, I'll give you something else crazy if you'd like.
Okay, I'll take that bottle.
The OFC?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Now, do y'all typically mark up secondary, or is it?
No, sir. I'm giving you the best prices I can. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to go see what I have back.
Did you see the weather?
Yeah, that's silly. I mean, the OFC's silly too, but I'm just going to give it away. This one's, I think a few of them sold when they first came out, and then they're just sitting around places. We'll talk about this OFC here in just a minute. It's a very fancy bourbon, and it rolls around so you could spin it. You might want to close it before you put it in there, yeah.
Only because you have that camera.
Only because the camera gets me the bottles? You gonna let me buy all three? Is that what you're saying?
No, pick one.
Pick one. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. I definitely don't want this one. We've got plenty of those. But you're making it very difficult on me. I'm gonna have to take the old Fitz, I think. I need that Havana, but I'm gonna have to take the old Fitz. I feel like that Fitz is probably harder to come by than that Havana.
28, 40, 27.
How much was it on that Fitz?
$3.99.
$3.99? What's MSRP on that? It's a good bit less than that, isn't it? On that bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the hundreds.
Bro?
No way.
How much? Give me a price.
I mean,
That's how much Boss Man telling me give it to you. Maybe I mixed up $2.99?
$119 right there.
Bro?
Georgetown Square Wine, $119. Now, they're probably not selling it for that. They probably don't have it, but like that's MSRP. But the rest of these stores gonna be secondary, right?
$3.59 is the lowest.
I'll pass on it then, thank you. What about that Havana then?
$129.99.
I'll take that one then.
You still lucked out.
No, I still did good. I need that bottle anyway, so.
Old Fitzgerald wasn't meant to go, I guess.
It's okay. I got a few of those.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, appreciate it.
No problem. Have a great rest of your day.
We bought an OFC. By far the most amount of money I've ever spent on a bottle of whiskey in my entire life, and it's not even close. Taxes were $214 for a total of $25.45.43. I also bought this at one of the stores that didn't want me to put it on camera. Never had this before, but I know a lot of folks are looking for it, so I figured I would give it a try, even though I've had some bad experiences with tequila as a younger man, and me and tequila don't get along, but it was $70. The store's like, we don't want a bunch of hunters coming in here looking for this because we never get it. We just happen to have it. Here it is at what I think is MSRP, 70 bucks. I don't have a need for a more than $2,000 bottle of whiskey. I drink all my whiskey. It's not worth it to drink it. This is really for a collector more so than anything. So I am going to give this bottle of whiskey away, or at least I'm going to try to give this bottle of whiskey away. If you want a chance to win this bottle of whiskey, you need to be a subscriber to our newsletter, The Selection. There's a link down in the description to sign up, and every couple of weeks, we send out some whiskey news and articles. Make sure you're signed up for that. May get you a chance to win this. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this bourbon hunt. It looked like it was going to be a bust. Didn't have a lot of options to buy really rare whiskey here in the New Orleans area until we got out of like New Orleans proper, and we got a freaking Havana that we've been looking for, an OFC. Of course, we did score that Fortaleza off camera. I hate doing that. It wasn't like a backroom deal where they brought it out. It was literally something they had sitting there on the counter, but they're like, please don't film us selling this to you. So I didn't, but I'm sure y'all can figure out probably where it came from. I feel a little stressed that I just spent that much money on whiskey. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel extreme. This is the most we've ever spent on a video. I feel a little better that I'm giving it away, but I'm very stressed that I bought it. So I'm gonna go maybe have a few beers, a pour of whiskey or something, find some dinner, see if I can't relax a little bit. We'll see y'all in the next one.